Hello friends, I welcome you to another interesting tutorial in our coreldraw class. In today's class, I'm going to teach you how you can create flyer using coreldraw. My name is Rafi Yakub. Once again, I'm reaching you live from Lagos State, Nigeria. So flyer design in coreldraw is like every other design. All you have to do is to know the kind of concept you want to do, and also flyer can be for real estate, it can be for gym, it can be for a corporate, it can be for a school. So whichever way, it is very much important for you to know the kind of picture you are going to use for your design, the kind of color scheme and the kind of layout you're going to use for your design. All you have to do is to watch this step in this video and see how I create a simple flyer using coreldraw, right? So let's get the training started. First thing we need to do is to make a new page size by go to File, from the Home tab here, then we click on New. Right. So from this point, this is where we set up our page. So this flyer can be for, let's say, gym business flyer. So this is what I'm trying to think, or this is what I'm trying to create, but in the long run, we might change the concept. So it depends on the kind of picture I'm going to use at the end of the design. But let's just name it gym business flyer. So flyer can also can be in different type of size. It can be A4 size, it can be A5 size. So in this tutorial, I'm going to make use of A5 size. So I will change from this inches to pixels. Then I will come here and type the width size. So my width is going to be 1409. Then my height is going to be 191999. All right. So in some cases there are vertical flyer and there are horizontal flyer. In this case, I'm going to make use of vertical flyer, that is a landscape flyer format design in A5 size. So we come here, we make sure that our color is CMYK because flyer design fall under the category of print design. Then also we make sure that our resolution remain 300, because if you don't set your page in 300 higher resolution, you are going to have an issue at printing. So having done all this, then we come below here and click on OK. All right, so I'll go to my toolbar now and I will select my zoom tool. Then I'll go to the Home tab and make sure that I zoom to 50%. So it's still much, 25%. I need to see everything clear. 10%. Oh, that's too small. Okay, so I think 25% is okay for now. So we can start our design, right? So let me scroll down like this. So now, like I said earlier, you need to know the kind of concept you want to use for your design. So in this case now, I will go to my toolbar now. I will select my pen tools. From this side, I will click down and select my pen tools. So now, having selected my pen tools, then I will now start with my design concept. So I will take my pen tools from this point here, and okay, Ctrl Z. So I will start from this point here, then I'll make it like this, then I'll make it like this, Ctrl Z. I'm trying to look for something that's going to look very more unique, like this, and then like this. Then I press Shift key down to make a strict stroke, then like like this, and I'll close the part here. Right, so I can as well make another part. Then I will add node here, sorry. So I will do is this. Okay, I'm trying to add another part, so I'll go back to my pen tools again. Then I need to, what will I do? Okay, let me grab ruler. So I need the center point here. Right, so let me zoom out. So I'll go back to my pen tools again. So I need this point here. Then I'll try and make sure I close it here. Then I'll press that Control key and cut. Then I'll do the same thing here. Okay, I'll make another node. Then I'll try as much as possible to cut. Then I'll cut. Okay. So let me go back to zoom to and zoom in. So I can right click on the ruler now and delete. Okay. Now at this point here, I need to go back to my toolbar again, and this time around I will select circle. Then I'll press down Control key and draw a perfect circle. So this time around I'll place my circle here. Right, then I need to go back to my toolbar again. This time around I will select my rectangle. Then I'll press that Control key and draw my perfect rectangle. Then I'll go back to my toolbar again. I will select Shape Tools. Then I'll make a curve. So I think it will have been okay to be 50%. Okay, let me type it here. From the Home tab here, I'm going to type 50% and press Enter. And 50% here also, Enter. 50, Enter. Then 50, then Enter. All right. So I go back to my pick tools. Then I will click on the shape to bring out the rotation pane. I'll go to the Home tab here. I'll type 45. Then I'll press Enter on my keyboard. So this is what I'm looking for. So I'll take this down here. Then I have to make a duplicate of this. So what I'm going to do is to right click, press that Control key and drag. Then I'll come here and select copy here. Right? Then I'll press Ctrl D to make a duplicate. Now this duplicate one here, I'm going to resize it. So what I will do, let me zoom the camera. So I will press Shift key and drag to take it in like this. Good. So now let me scroll down and see what we can do down below here. So I'll go back to my pen tools again. Select pen tools. Then so I can make another part here. Then Control. Then cut. right? So at this point now, I'm done with the layout of my flyer design. So what I'm going to do next is to go back to my toolbar and double click the rectangle to open a page border, right? So I need to select this, then I'll take it, tap with my arrow key, then just to take it out of the, to make it close to the edge of the border, right? So at this point now, the next thing we are going to do is to apply our smart object. So go to my toolbar again, then this is my smart object. I'll select it. So I need this place to be filled. Very good. So I need this place to be filled, this place to be filled, then this place to be filled, this place to be filled. And then I need this place, this place, this place, and this place, here and here. Very good. So I can select this, and then I select this, then select this. Then I'll go to my home tab here and look for wedge. So I can change this color now to something else. So I will select this, shift key and select this, shift key and select this, shift key and select this. Then I'll go to my home tab here also and select wedge. So I can as well change the color to another thing. So I will select this, shift key and select this. Then I'll go to my home tab again and click on wedge. So I have these 3 syllable shape style, one after the other. So I'll go back to my smart fill now. I will select this, then I'll select this. So I'll press shift key on my keyboard and select the big circle. Then I'll go to my home tab here and select wedge. Now, so let's scroll down and see what we can do here. So I'll go back to my smart fill again. I will select, Ctrl Z. So there is an error here. So we need to make sure that everything close. So you can see this is the reason why by the time we apply smart fill, the thing leak out. So this is where the problem is. So we just have to drag this out like this. And so let's try and apply our smart fill again. So you can see now everything look fine. So there is an error here also, Ctrl Z. So let me try and see where the problem is. Okay, so if you look at this down below here, there is a space. So we just need to drag out and make sure that the stroke gets outside of the border, something like this. Then we can select our smart fill again and apply. So you can see the difference. So we can change this color to something like this. Now, these are just the color that we change. This is not the final color for our design. So let me go back to my zoom tool and zoom in the entire shape. So let's see how our flyer is going to look like. So, all right. So at this point here, we need to apply our smart fill at the top here. So I'll select my smart fill. I need it here. Very good. So this one now also we can change the color to something like this. Now, next thing we are going to do is to import the picture for our design and try to power clip them into all this shape. So how do we do that? We have to go to home tab again and click on import icon here. So when you click on import icon, a dialog box like this is going to pop up. Then from this point here, you can navigate and see where you save your picture. So I have my picture on desktop. So like I said from the beginning of this flyer design, I said this is going to be for a gym business flyer concept. So I need to look for a picture that is related to gym business. So I have some of the gym picture on my desktop. So I have one here. So let me select this first, then I look for Control key and select this, and I need about 4 of them. So I have 2 already. So this is another one, making 3. Okay, this is another one, making 4. So let's see if I can still have more. So we can just select from the variety of the picture. So I think I have only 4. Okay, this is another one here. So I will need this QR code also. Then I'll click on import. So drag and drop it down like this. First one. Then the second one. Then the third one here. And then the fourth one. And my QR code. And this. Okay, so these are the elements I'm going to use for my flyer. So let me drag them for one side, zoom to. So I might not use everything. So these are the things I need for my flyer. All right. So let's see how we're going to apply everything into the flyer.